Hey and welcome to Not Only Hollywood. Today I'm going to review Last Night in Soho from 2021. This is a British thriller. I don't feel like this is a pure horror movie. A young woman travels to London to study at an art university. She's having strange dreams and visions of a woman living in the 60s. She tries to find out who this woman is. She's also starting to have problems with her mental health. Her mother committed suicide because she had mental problems. And it also seems like the daughter has inherited the same problems that her mother had. Last Night in Soho is directed by Edgar Wright. This is his first attempt at making a horror movie, but Last Night in Soho doesn't feel like a real horror movie in my eyes. It feels more like a mystery thriller than a straight up horror movie. With Last Night in Soho, Edgar Wright has borrowed a lot from the Italian cult classic Suspiria from 1977, but he has also mixed in elements from Mulholland Drive and Black Swan. So if you have watched those three movies, you know what to expect of Last Night in Soho. But it's especially Suspiria that Edgar Wright has taken most of his inspiration from. Just look at the colors and the whole vibe of the movie. It smells so much of Suspiria of Last Night in Soho. I didn't like the protagonist. If you take a close look at the story about a fragile young woman, the story is pretty mediocre. What we see and experience in Last Night in Soho is something I have experienced in many other movies. Is the young woman going crazy, or is she a psychic? The protagonist is young and innocent, and she has a sad past because her mother killed herself when she was a kid. She doesn't fit in with the other girls at the university. They mock her, but there's a young man who falls in love with her, and he tries to protect her. He has found himself a young woman who's acting strange, and she seems to be a little bit crazy. He's pretty desperate, that young man. But I didn't like the protagonist at all. She's so irritating, and when she flips out, I just wanted someone to kill her to end her misery. Just get my water bucket and drown her in it. What are you waiting for, evil girls?
Drown her. Kill her.
And here comes also another problem I had with the movie. When the protagonist sees zombie ghosts without faces, the suspense wasn't there for me. They kill the suspense with the way they look. It's so generic. The faceless zombie ghosts are not scary. They look and sound so stupid.
Stupid zombie ghosts. Just die. Wait a moment.
Visually, the movie looks great. It's not in the same league as Suspiria, but it looks great and the soundtrack and score matches perfectly with the visuals. There are also some fantastic visual scenes combined with the score that creates a lot of energy here, especially in the last hour. The first hour moves slowly forward. I was a little bored in the first hour. Look at me. But then Edgar Wright picks up the pace, and I like the ending when everything gets revealed. I didn't see that coming. I think that people who have watched the three movies I mentioned at the start of the review will enjoy Last Night in Soho. It's a slow-moving experience in the first hour, but then the pace increases and the grand finale is pretty good. From 1 to 10, I give Last Night in Soho a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Sleep well and dream about me.